What's happening, everybody? Mark with Oregon Truck and Auto Authority. We're at the Overland Expo Pacific Northwest, and we are in the SMARTCAP booth. And we've got a gentleman here, Jake Plappert with SMARTCAP, and he's kind enough, he's going to walk us around and show you all the cool products from SMARTCAP that we can offer you at the store. Hey, Jake.
Thanks, Mark. So happy to be able to actually show a brand new cap for the 2024 Toyota Tacoma. So this is just about to be released, and this particular model is the Sport, the Evo Sport model. So first I want to talk about the cap itself. It's a modular stainless steel truck cap. So what that means is it's multiple pieces, so it actually gets delivered in a box and then assembled. So they can assemble it for you, and then it goes on like a regular truck cap from there. But it's also modular in that it has a lot of other options that you can add to it after you've added the cap. So we'll go through some of those. But back to the cap itself, some of the things that people really love is the fact that it holds 770 pounds. So at an event like this, everybody's thinking about rooftop tenting, and it's great for rooftop tenting. 770 on top, we just say dial that back to 330 when you're driving. Also, when you get the SMARTCAP, there's nothing you can't add. So you're never gonna buy a SMARTCAP and then think, oh, I should have got this particular model because I want this rack. We include the roof rails automatically with the cap, and then every model has a gull wing door built into the side. So really great for access. So in the Sport model, you've got a glass window here, got the gull wing door for access inside, and then you also have a nice slider window, so great for ventilation. A cap that we are not showing here is the Adventure model, which the only difference is this door would be solid steel, so a little more secure, maybe a little better for off-road if you're running by trees and things like that. But this is the Sport here. Now, as I mentioned, it's also modular in that you can add accessories. So this particular accessory is the full bin. And so you've got a whole compartment where this particular customer has customized it with their auxiliary power. So you can put whatever you want in there. It's going to come with MOLLE panels, so you can strap gear in, keep it secure. But if you didn't add the accessory and you just had the cap, this would just be open inside. So you have access to your truck bed. Wonderful.
Very good.
Going towards the back here, again, nice access inside. But one of the features that a lot of people asked about was if I sleep in the back of the truck, you know, how do I get out? So we actually had to design, because we didn't have out of the box latches that open from the inside. So these new latches actually latch like that, and they can be locked. So you can lock yourself in and then open it up right from the inside.
Very nice.
So that's great. That's actually a retrofittable part. So if you have a SMARTCAP already, you can actually swap these out with just a simple Phillips head screwdriver. Work with any cap that we've ever done before. So that's kind of a rolling change going on. Another cool accessory in here, it's actually already out. So this bracket holds this table. So you fold this table up, you slide it in, it's carpeted, and then you just pop this up, lock it into place, and your table is secure, up and out of the way. You utilize space that you wouldn't normally utilize. Your table's not buried underneath everything. Really useful accessory. So that's another add-on. It's already pre-set up, so any cap that you ever buy, you could add this later. Again, going back to the fact that you can accessorize this as you go. You don't have to get this up front, which you certainly can. Going around this side, you notice we got on the table this nice stove here. This is GSI product, and we have a whole kitchen setup that you can pop into the side of your cap. So like the other bin was a little more universal, you can put whatever you want in there. This actually is preloaded with all GSI equipment, and the stove actually mounts into this. So you can take the stove in and out. If your truck's kind of high, you can, you know, take it out and cook there. If it's like this truck, you know, you got a little step stool, you can cook right up here. All your stuff is super organized. You've got all GSI tumblers, knifeware, cookingware. It's really good for people who are maybe a little OCD and they want to make sure everything's perfectly set up.
Absolutely.
We have a few different options for this. One of the ones that we don't have at the show is called a drawer bin. That one is, you know, got more utility drawers, so it's maybe a little more targeted for your commercial guy. So keep in mind that we don't just do caps for overlanding. You know, we do it for work trucks. They can help you out with that as well. We've got ladder racks and those sorts of things. One other bin we can check out on the Colorado this is the half bin, which is really cool because you got some storage that's accessible from the side, but you still have a ventilation available with the window, and you have access inside your bed like this. So it's just, again, a lot of ways you can kind of customize it for your lifestyle. You know, that's what we really focus on, is making it so that you can create the setup that's going to work best for you, and with other accessories that you might get, other, you know, drawer systems or things like that. You can do a lot of things, but this is going to cover it and protect it, and it's durable, 3-year warranty. You can see all the applications that we have on smartcap.com, and of course see the store, and we can help you out.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jake. We appreciate you giving us a rundown on that stuff, and stop on by Oregon Truck and Auto Authority and we'll get you hooked up with your new SmartCap. Thank you.